Question number 141. Observe the given figure and choose the option that correctly represents the structure guarded by sphincter of Oddi. Sphincter of Oddi guards the opening of common hepatopancreatic duct, which is represented by D. D represents hepatopancreatic duct guarded by sphincter of Oddi. Here in the diagram, A represents common hepatic duct. So option number 1 is incorrect. B represents common bile duct. So option number 2 is incorrect. And C represents pancreatic duct. So option number 3 is incorrect. And the correct answer to this question is option number 4, as it represents common hepatopancreatic duct guarded by sphincter of Oddi. Let's move on to the next question, which is question number 142. Menstruation most likely occurs when the very first option, released ovum, is not fertilized. And this is a correct answer to our question, because menstruation most likely occurs when the released ovum is not fertilized. The second option is progesterone levels increase suddenly, and this is incorrect, because menstruation occurs when progesterone level drops at the end of luteal phase. So this is not increase but decrease. Third option is when LH surge occurs. This is incorrect, because LH surge causes ovulation. And the last option is fertilized egg gets implanted is also incorrect, because menstruation does not occur if ovum gets fertilized and implanted. So the correct answer to this question is option number 1. Let's move on to the next question, which is question number 143. The milk produced during the initial few days of lactation contains antibodies essential to provide resistance for the newborn babies. These antibodies are of type. Options are IgM, IgG, IgA, IgD. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3, IgA. IgA is present in colostrum. The milk produced during the initial few days of lactation. Let's discuss rest of the options. The very first option, IgM, is incorrect. IgM antibodies are produced by the body's own immune system when exposed to antigen. Option number 2, IgG, is incorrect. IgG is the primary antibody involved in an amnestic or secondary immune response. And IgD is incorrect. It is not present in colostrum. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question, which is question number 144. Choose the disease which is completely curable if detected early and treated properly. Options are hepatitis B, genital herpes, HIV infections, and chlamydiasis. Now, option number 1, 2, and 3 are the diseases which are not completely curable, even if detected early and treated properly. So these cannot be the correct answers, and the correct answer to this question is option number 4, chlamydiasis, which is a sexually transmitted infection that can be completely cured if detected early and treated properly. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 145. Action of which of the following set of enzymes produces glucose as end product? The options are option number 1, chymotrypsin and lipase, option 2, lipase and lactase, option 3, amylase and dipeptidases, fourth option, sucrase and maltase. Now let's see the end products of the given enzymes. The end product for chymotrypsin is dipeptides. For lipase, glycerol plus fatty acids. For amylase, maltose. For dipeptidase, amino acids. For sucrase, glucose plus fructose. For maltase, glucose. For lactase, glucose plus galactose. So among the given enzyme, sucrase, maltase and lactase, they produce glucose as end products. So let's discuss the options. The very first option, chymotrypsin and lipase, is incorrect as both these enzymes do not produce glucose as end product. Option number 2, lipase and lactase, is incorrect because lipase produce glycerol and fatty acids and not glucose. Option number 3, amylase and dipeptidases, is also incorrect. Option number 4, sucrase and maltase, as both these enzymes produce glucose as end product. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4.